Rockwell.
I'd like to know, are you really ready for some super dynamite soul? And thank you, because now it's start time.
Rockwell.
Peace, good people, peace. Unto you all, peace unto you all. This is your brother DJ Rockwell, the nation's #1 DJ. Tonight is Tuesday. We need everybody to go ahead and follow the 3 rules of the Rockwell Radio Show. Go ahead and do step 1, which is hit that like and share button, tag somebody, and of course, hit that subscribe button, whether you're watching on YouTube or whether you're watching on Facebook. We got something going on tonight. When you come in the room, go ahead and let us know you're in here. Let us know where you're watching from. Who's in the building? Hit that like button, hit that tag, but tag somebody, man. So we're here for something really, really different. The reason we're here on a Tuesday, and y'all like, man, what you doing on a Tuesday? We wanted to really get into the whole reason what the Rockwell Radio Show exists for. And our sister Neelam in LA, our brother Da-Neek from New York, our brother Goalden Chyld in headquarters Chicago gave us a reason to come on the air and have this dialogue. And we're going to call this the Rockwell Shorts. Well, Vaughn, what's the Rockwell Short? The Rockwell Shorts that means we're not going to be on long. We're not going to be on long at all. We just wanted to open up the conversation about something spectacular that happened. We complain about hip hop is bad. We complain that hip hop ain't this. We complain that hip hop ain't that. But when somebody delivers a product as dope as what we just saw on Friday, this past Friday the 15th, they dropped a bomb on the cultural landscape, representing the culture, the teachings of the Nation of Islam. And when people think about the Nation of Islam, they really don't think about hip hop. Guess what? After what we just saw, that is about to change. The Rockwell Radio Show, if you're just watching this for the first time, and you're with us and you never watched the episode before, what the Rockwell Radio Show is, my brother CJ in the building, what the Rockwell Radio Show is, Sister Lita, Assalamu alaikum. What the Rockwell Radio Show is, anybody else want to jump in there? It's a show that's designed to mesh the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and his national representative, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, with this great culture called hip hop. We speak a certain language of a generation. That beat you're hearing right now, evolution be known. This round of applause, the evolution be known. One of the nation's premier hip hop producers. We speak a language of a generation that our people hear. We need, my brother in the house, Apocalypse. We need everybody to go ahead and hit that like button one time, hit that share button. Matter of fact, let's do it how my sister Vicky do it. On the count of 3, we're all going to hit the like button. 1, 2, 3, like. And after you hit that like button, hit that tag someone you know, tag an MC, tag a DJ, and last but not least after that, go ahead and subscribe to the Rockwell Radio Show. Let's get to it, man, because we want to have a conversation not just with us, but with you. We're going to open up the phone lines and we want to hear from you, because The cultural landscape is changing. We are contributing to it, but we got a job to do. We're going to ask some heavy questions as it relates to what we saw in this brand new single. But first, the first thing we want to do is tell everybody, if you haven't seen the new Neelam video and song, the link to watch it is in the description of this video. After this brief chat that we're going to have, go run our numbers up and go watch that song. She put the nation on Front Street, our culture. But I tell you what, don't need to talk about it. We want to let y'all see it in a brief clip. Yo, Big Dave, show 'em.
If I did it, then it better work. The music industry hates me cause I'll never twerk. I'm in a different world, each verse brings the metaverse. Optometrist, I change vision like the Oculus.
Lyrically impeccable, irrepressible spectacle. I could turn a vegetable into an intellectual. My ancestors celestial, go beyond the skeleton. Fact checking these rappers, none of these credible.
Come through, they gotta respect, they gotta tip they hat, don't disrespect our women, word bond, we'll kill for them. In the field, working with bullets, fly like we in Iraq. I do this for the family, I rap, but this way deeper than rap.
That's Neelam. That's Da-Neek. That's Goalden Chyld. The name of the single is called We Got 'Em Like. And we're going to ask a question. We're going to raise a question that we want you to give us some feedback on. Can NY hip hop compete with mainstream rap? Where does it fit in? How does it fit in? Are the people ready for this kind of content? We want to hear from you. What did you think about the record? What did you think about the record? And we want you to take, if you're watching and you're a member of the Nation of Islam, we want you to take that aside and we want you to put on the hat of a hip hop fan. What did you think of it from a fan perspective of the hip hop culture? What would that boss like to you? Would you play it? Would you share it? Because right now the video is viral, crazy viral. And more people that are not quote unquote registered Muslims are sharing it. It was my duty as the DJ, your DJ for this great nation to bring this topic to the forefront. But speaking of bringing to the forefront, I want to bring somebody who is really the backbone of this show. You never see him on camera because he's the producer of the show. And for this particular episode, we're going to give everybody a sneak peek. Matter of fact, we're just going to bring him on. We're going to bring on as a co-host for this conversation, my brother, the backbone of the Rockwell radio show, the producer of this program and podcast, my brother, Big Dave C.
Tis I. Peace and blessings to all. Thank you, DJ Rockwell.
That's Big Dave C, y'all.
It's me.
When you hear me call out it, Big Dave C, do blah, 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 that's what I'm talking to, who's always off camera, and we couldn't do the show without you, my brother. Thank you.
Praise be to Allah. Thanks for having me, V. I appreciate it, man. And like you said, bro, this was just fire. It is fire. Man, I'm so proud of these MCs. Sister Neelam, Goalden Chyld, Da-Neek. I mean,
Come on.
They've been doing their thing. And this presentation is just more of that. And I look forward to doing my part to push it out there.
And before we begin and open up the conversation, I want to shout out to all NOI hip hop artists.
That's right.
I want to shout out, and I wish I could name them all. I want to shout out to Greco. I want to shout out to Problem 13.
Yes, sir.
I want to shout out to Yusef in Atlanta. I want to shout out to Oyeman. I want to shout out to Heck of a Mecca. I want to shout out to Brother Hashim. I want to shout out to, the list goes on, Allah's. I want to shout out to, help me out, Dave, who else should be on this shout out list real quick?
Man, you know, it's one of those moments where you're trying to think of the answer, and because somebody asked, it runs from your mind. But like you said, it's far too many. It's so many, and I do want to mention everybody. I'm glad you got the group, the NOI Hip Hop Network, because that's so essential, and we stand on so many people's shoulders. And then those of us who are coming out now, it's my honor and privilege and pleasure to push them forward. But there's so many, like you said, bro. I can't even, man.
This list is, this applause is for all NOI hip hop. Oh my God, the MGT in Houston, killing them right now. If you know a name, tag her and shout her name out, because I don't want to mispronounce it or say the wrong name.
Definitely, y'all in the comments, just like you just did, shout somebody out. Shout out an artist, an MC, singer, DJ artist, you know, graffiti, breakdancer, whatever it is. Shout them out so we can shout them out on the Rockwell Radio Show.
If you know an artist in the NOI, tag them right now. Tag them right now.
Man, give me heck of a Mecca.
Say again, Dave?
Give me heck of a Mecca.
Oh man, come on. We can't forget the great heck of a Mecca.
Give me your Akila
Nahanda. The list goes on. We don't want to leave out anybody, because my brother from New York, who did a great video sharing everybody. What's my brother's name?
Brother Abdul Salim.
Man, this shout out is for you, bro. This shout out is for you, bro, because the great video we just saw, Sister Neelam do, they shot in New York, in LA, in Chicago. Brother did it maybe 2 years ago or so. It's not the first time, but we want to highlight and make sure that everybody gets their props, their shout out, and their much deserved recognition. But Dave, let's jump in.
Yes, sir.
What?
That's something. I'm sorry, bro. I mean to cut you off. That's something that's so essential and so dope. I love that they did that and how they did it. It looks like it's just one continuous location, you know, all in the same place. But like you said, you got the coasts and you got the Midwest all working together. That's a united push, a united punch. That was dope. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, B.
Well, hey, the floor is yours. We about to go right back to you. What do you think the impact of this record is? List 2X, no doubt. Supreme Lean, tagger. If you know what, tagger. Come on now, keeping the Honda y'all go back. If you know them, tag them. What do you think about this record from a producer standpoint? Azim, salute.
From a producer standpoint, shout out to Allah's for Life. That brother, I can't wait to get him on this show one of these days.
My man.
Because
known him for years.
He's just too much of a talent. I mean, I could talk on that brother for a long time. But this song from a producer standpoint, it's simple. But it's the drums that get me. It's the drums, and it's a call to war. Tack, attack, tack, tack, attack, tack. It's marching, it's moving, and it leaves so much room for the artist to come in there and just drop a bomb. I love it.
From a DJ perspective, and I'm not just saying this because these are my people, it's a record that you would drop on the floor. Man, how can we not talk about Cam all day? Thank you, my brother. It's a record that you would drop and it immediately gets the attention. Come on, man, call them out. Call the roll. Gat Turner, D for real. It immediately gets the attention of everybody in the room. Just like when you hear a military drum cadence, when you enlisted, it calls for a certain reaction. And just like when you hear that record, you get that same reaction. It talks about the power of the drum, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
One of the things that we talk a lot about, and we've been talking about this for years, and in a moment we're going to open up the phones because we want to talk to you, is the impact, and some people in the nation have been back and forth about this. whether we should present the culture, i.e. the drill, the uniform, the Class A, on Front Street, in the camera, on film, as a part of the style, as a part of the presentation. What do you think the pluses are of doing that, Dave?
We've seen everything else. We've had everything else. We've tried everything else. And they constantly coming up with and making up new stuff for us to find time and waste time in. It is absolutely time. It is imperative to put our culture out there for the world to see and experience. You see it every time when the brothers are anywhere standing in ranks, and God forbid they start to march, they start to drill. That gets the attention of everybody, from a baby from the cradle to those who are in the grave, and that gets that attention, and they stand up. Just like you were mentioning, when you hear the drums in this song, they stand up, it strikes something. So they and we need to see what we have in the Nation of Islam in music, in word, in action.
On that note, there's something that is a continuous theme here. Come on now, all day. Shout them out. Keep shouting them out. Keep shouting them out, man. We don't want to leave out nobody. The continuous theme is militants. Nothing about this record was soft. Nothing about this record was slouchy. Nothing about the verbal delivery was laid back. It was all in your face, pinpoint sharp. What is it about? Maybe I should ask these questions to the callers. What do you think?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw the number up, and we'll continue to talk. Let me
Come
see.
on.
Where is that background?
And again, this is what's called a Rockwell short. We're not going to be on long, but what we wanted to do.
Try not to.
Exactly. You know how we get. We wanted to open up the cameras tonight and give Sister Neelam her props. We wanted to give Brother Da-Neek his props. We wanted to give Goalden Chyld his props. And it's our job to help take this product and push it out there as much as we can, as far as we can. Big Michael Stands, come on, man, he's a gift. I find out every day, Dave, that there's another artist in the nation I hadn't heard. More DJs in the nation that I never even met. Out there. So the phone line is right there in your face. Call us at 404-919-7399. We want to put you through right now. The phone number, again, is 404-919-7399. We want to get your feedback. How does NOI hip-hop fit? Will it be accepted into mainstream hip-hop? Do you think we can have an impact on the walls outside of the mosque? What do y'all think? And is this the record to do it? We want to hear from y'all. Call us up. Go ahead, Dave.
It's like, we've talked about many times, man, and even on a personal level about, growing up in the birth and growth initially of hip hop itself. Now we're in our 40s and going on later.
Come on.
That's something that's just ingrained in us. And then being introduced to the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, as taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, we take on that body of knowledge and that study and move forward. And hip hop has been there the whole time along, and now that's coming out. Now we're learning how to articulate the teachings in a language that has been with us for pretty much our whole lives. So you mentioned just a second ago, Vaughn, about almost every day a new artist coming out from the nation. I think it's stuff that has been within us, within these new artists that's been there. And now an avenue is, every day widening for that to be displayed in a manner that, helps us to get better, helps us come away from what the enemy has given us and what we think as the only way. So I'm so appreciative.
On that note, I always find, and I don't want to disrespect nobody. It's happened before, so yes, it can be done. We must help push it. I wish I knew who that beautiful Facebook user was.
Yeah, I wonder who that is. I don't know. I just don't know.
I wish I knew what that Facebook user was. And that's why we're here. Every day, Dave, we see, and I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to judge. We see a spinoff. We see a Cardi B spinoff. We see a Megan Thee Stallion spinoff. We see a Future spinoff. We see all of these cookie cutter artists emulating what's already been successful.
Yeah.
Is there what does that do for the likelihood that what a Neelam does, what a Da-Neek does, can fit into the musical landscape?
Man, to me, that it makes it, I won't say it makes it more difficult. It shows the strength of such artists to say, you know what, I see, the template that's being repeated, and I see and hear what's being told to me that I have to do, quote unquote, in order to be successful. And you know what, damn it, I'm not going to do that. I got something loaded here. I've been studying this here, and I'm about to use my mathematical theology to secure some benefit for myself and my people. So
come on, man.
I'm going to come out with this, and I'm not going to do it like that. I love my brother and my sister who's doing that, but I'm going to show you something different. Check this out.
Speaking of check this out, Dave, what we want to do real quick, let's spin the brief clip again, and then we're going to come back and discuss a little bit more. So this is Sister Colette. Sister Colette, thanks for tapping in, dear system. Dave, run that clip one more time. Let's come back and talk about it.
If I did it, then it better work. The music industry hates me cause I'll never twerk. I'm in a different world, each verse brings the metaverse. Optometrist, I change vision like the Oculus.
Lyrically impeccable, irrepressible spectacle. I can turn a vegetable into an intellectual. My ancestors celestial, go beyond the skeleton. Fact checking these rappers, none of these credible.
Come through, they gotta respect, they gotta tip their hat, don't disrespect our women, word bond, we'll kill for that. In the field, working with bullets, fly like we in Iraq. I do this for the family, I rap, but this way deeper than rap.
Yo, they not playing, y'all.
You just feel that, man. I mean,
they not playing.
I was taking some notes on some of the bars that they were spitting, and Sister Neelam came first, and you can't miss the fact that she says the music industry hates me. Why? Because I'll never twerk. I'll never twerk. And it's like that's not a rite of passage, but something that it seems as though our sisters are made to think that they have to do this. You must do this, or we're not gonna promote you. We're not gonna give you this or that. My sister said, nope. Not doing it. And then it's backed up at the end of the song with Goalden Chyld saying, don't disrespect our sisters because we will kill for that, and that we will. So, man.
I had to stop the beat for that one. The number is 404-919-7399. We are live. And I tell you what, we didn't want to be here long, but we wanted to open up the phone lines to give people an opportunity to call in and tell us what you thought about the record. And Dave, we got a phone call right now. You are live on the Rockwell Radio Show. This is DJ Rockwell, and who am I talking to?
Assalamu alaikum, God. This is Brother Fletcher, Brother Azim.
Wa alaikum salam, King. Brother Azim, man. Let's talk, man. Give us your feedback. What you thought about the record?
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even see the whole thing. I saw that short clip, right? Because I'm deep in album mode myself. My next project is coming out soon, so I'm in the studio right now.
Come on.
So after I push the joint out, then I'll go ahead and dig in on it. But the only thing I got to say, besides that, no one out there can touch Station of Islam artists because we got Supreme Wisdom direct from Allah.
Say it.
So on top of it, we ain't got to fit in with nobody else because everyone moves their whole universe to fit in with us. Everybody comes towards us to get that word of God because we got the ears, you know what I'm saying? So
teach.
As long as we got to do to support our artists. And I'm not looking, you know what I'm saying, for everyone to come over here if I'm not trying to promote my album on your show right now.
Bruh, go ahead.
And if we just, okay, my new album's coming on Saturday. Right?
Go ahead.
Saying, like,
that's why we here.
If we get behind Neelam, get behind Sister Heck of a Mecca. When I heard Earth spit for the first time, I felt Nasra Muhammad come through her so strong. I told her that, yo, I think you are the dopest out here. And I'm going to take it, on myself to help promote, support you, because I think you got that. I think you're going to be one of the ones out for the org. And that's not her alone. That's everybody together. So if we really unify ourselves like we're supposed to do, what the messenger said, then we have no choice but to be successful. And we just have to keep on our lessons and understand that success oftentimes will look like problems or obstacles. You know what I'm saying?
Brother.
You're right there on the front lines, brother. You're right there on the front lines. So I appreciate everything that you're doing.
Allahu Akbar. That's Brother Azim, y'all. Brother Azim, we appreciate the black man calling in time, soldier. Assalamu alaikum. That's Brother Azim, our hip-hop farmer, y'all.
Man, please bring what you got, Brother Azim. Bring what you got, and we'll do what we do here at the Rockwell.
Come on, all day. The phone number is 404-919-7399. This is the Rockwell Radio Show, a brief version of the show. There'll be no commercials. We wanted to come to you directly and get your feedback about this culture, this cultural phenomenon that just happened on January 15th. It's a record from Sister Neelam, Brother Da-Neek, and Brother Goalden Chyld called We Got 'Em Like. And one thing I'll say about the video presentation was immaculate. Immaculate. Dave, here's another phone call. Let's go to the phone.
What we got?
This is DJ Rockwell. You're watching the Rockwell Radio Show Short. And with whom am I speaking?
Yes, sir. This is your boy Apocalypse on the
Come on, man.
Yeah. No, you already know where I stand, man. The video is strong. The whole idea is strong. The concept is strong. The nation is strong. I look at it like this, man. The hip-hop community among us, of course, it's the Ministry of Arts and Culture, and we really are a community within our community. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
And the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is the perfect example of the direction that we must go in. And a sign of it is in that video, which is unity, because you have 3 different artists from these 3 different places. You know what I'm saying? But the Honorable Louis Farrakhan teaches that landmass don't define us.
Say that. Come on, man.
And so if we go in the way that he is going, even in the rebuilding process, you know what I'm saying? Underground, putting cells here, cells there, then bringing them together, you know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, after 7, 8 years, you see this big nation already rooted, strong, and running. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have among ourselves, man. I ain't gonna say if, when we shake this effect of integration, because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? When we shake the effect of integration,
come on,
as us chasing. You know what I'm saying? We're chasing them, something that is not there, it's an illusion.
Right.
As soon as we shake that and realize that we got everything we need, man. Everything we need. You know what I'm saying? And it's laid out. Allah gave it to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in 2010. At the what year was that? When he gave us the ministry. What year was that? That was 10. No, that wasn't 2010. That was 10 years anniversary.
Yes, sir.
Of the Million Man Month.
Yes, sir.
The 10-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
With the ministry.
Come on, Dave. Okay.
All of the ministries laid out, man, is the key to us establishing this thing, and we don't need this world, man, at all, man.
Brother, it's all right there. That's my brother, the mighty Mike Bass, a.k.a. Apocalypse, out of Chicago, y'all. Come on, man.
Yeah, I love y'all, man.
Love you, brother.
You too, big brother.
Call anytime.
Yes,
this is DJ Rockwell, y'all. This is called the Rockwell Short. It's because we're not going to be on very long. There's no commercial break here. And it's me and my brother, Big Dave C, who's the producer of the show. And Dave, let's take that curveball and look at the words of Dr. Wesley Muhammad. I want to read what he said. And let me stop for a minute to say that on the day the record was released, the day the video was released, and for those who don't know who our brother Dr. Wesley Muhammad is, not only is he a scholar, not only is he a profound teacher of the word of God as revealed to the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and Minister Farrakhan, he's also a hip hop head.
That's right.
He's also a hip hop head. And he's also on the executive council of the Nation of Islam.
That's right.
What does that mean when this kind of person co-signs you and takes your music and puts it on his YouTube page saying these words? These are Dr. Wesley's words. Doc said, "I have often described hip hop as a beautiful black stallion, and whoever is saddled atop it can help determine the fate of Black America. That stallion can ride Black people towards redemption, or it can ride us toward destruction." Dr. Wesley speaking. If Satan has its reins, currently most of rap music is controlled by our enemies, and they are steering this horse towards our doom. This video, referring to the Neelam song, is a dope illustration of what it looks like when the gods take the reins and steer the stallion. This is a redemption song 2022 for sure. This is the opposite of the weaponization of hip hop. And he shouts out to Da-Neek, Neelam, and Goalden Chyld, soldiers who delivered us such an overwhelming victory with this song. Dave, what's your response to Doc's words?
Towards the end, I mean, there's always a lot in what the Doc says. Peace to Brother Dr. Wesley. He mentioned steering the stallion, being in control. That's something that is essential that we must do and are doing now in our personal lives, in our lives as a community, as a nation, and that includes our music. And towards the end, you read something that if you spent any time watching anything by Doc Wesley, you'll hear him use the term the weaponization of hip hop. And that is so big. Hip hop has been weaponized. Now it's our job to do that same thing, but in reverse. Not make it a weapon anymore. Oh no, we're gonna make it a weapon because really it was always that. It was always that, but a weapon for freedom, justice, and equality.
Come on, man.
Hip hop. So that's happening.
So let's land this plane, Dave. Yeah. Again, this is a Rockwell radio show short, meaning it's just a brief touch base. When we want to be able to respond in real time to what's happening in the culture, what's happening in politics. But Dave, here's another phone call. Let's go to the phone.
What we got?
This is DJ Rockwell. With whom am I speaking?
It's your brother Da-Neek.
Oh!
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, King.
Yes, sir. How you doing, good brother?
Black man, thank you for taking the time to chat with your brothers, man.
Hey, brother Da-Neek said today, hey, I chose violence.
That's exactly what he said. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Da-Neek is on the line with us.
I appreciate it. Praise be to Allah. Yes, sir. Just want to thank you, brother, for all you do. You know, as far as pushing the culture forward, there wouldn't be no platform for us to express ourselves if it wasn't for good brothers like yourself, your team, and everybody who's working to bring forth some righteous content. So, I want to thank you, brother. Yes, sir.
Allahu Akbar. Brother, man, great job with the record. Continued success, man. Whenever you want to come on to promote something, to do something, to share something, brother, this is not our platform. Me and Big David is our platform. NY Hip Hop Black, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Before you go, anything you want to say or shout out about the record or share with us about this record?
Yo, I mean, it came out. I seen it for the very first time when I guess the world seen it.
Yes, sir.
For the first time, Brother Marquise, man, he's that's a genius at work, brother. The record came together where Neelam, she recorded her verse and she sent it to me. I recorded my verse in New York and we sent it to GC and he recorded his verse. And then the same thing happened with the videographer. She recorded hers. I got my videographer. And good brother D-Row recorded Goalden Chyld. Brother Marquise was basically directing it. I mean, literally to the T. Brother sent me a video, like a short video, a Gatorade bottle. And he was like, this is how I want you to walk. He moved one Gatorade bottle into the circumference of the other Gatorade. I started crying. But he like, yo, brother, please, just try to get it to look like this. And that's exactly what we did. We tried to get that thing to the T. I got to thank the good brothers, Alton, Brother Tariq, the young brothers that was out there, the FOI, New York City drill team. I mean, look, man.
Come on, man.
I say for my aspect of it, I'm just rapping, man. I'm just a brother rapping, man. But them brothers made the scene look right, man. Just seeing the brothers flank your good brother, man. It made my thing look good. But the brother Marquise put it all together, formulated it, and he made that joint look right, man. So, I definitely want to, show some love to Bro and Sister Neelam and, my good brother GC. It was good, and it's a start, It's a start. And as I heard you talking, you were saying how we can affect hip-hop. Brother, I mean, it's like this. We just want to be able to express ourselves, too. We're not trying to... I don't know about anybody else, but myself, it's not all about looking for that record deal. If it happens, it happens. I mean, look, if it makes sense, it makes sense. But it's about the resurrection of the dead.
Come on.
And if our people are ingrained in music, and music is affecting our lifestyle, and music is affecting, like, from the time we wake up, we listen to music. From the time we go to sleep, we listening to music. If it's such an integral part to our lifestyle, then shouldn't we be able to push a word in it to upgrade and motivate and inspire? So this is what we doing. We trying our best to say a good word. The industry's not gonna like us. Satan is not gonna like us.
Teach.
Like Sister said, the industry hates me because I never twerk. They not gonna. They have nothing to promote to destroy the young sisters with a Neelam. So she's useless to them, but she's so useful to God. You get what I'm saying?
Listen.
So that's just the whole overall aspect of it. It's about the resurrection. It's not all about becoming the greatest rap star or becoming. It's about raising the dead. And if you could do it with some talent, and you can make your mark and make your mark, make your mark, brothers. Make your mark.
Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from Da-Neek. East New York is in the building right now. 1/3 of what you just saw from that mighty, mighty song from Neelam, Da-Neek, and our brother Goalden Chyld. Man, you welcome here anytime, black man.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Great job, soldier. Salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Come on, man. It don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that.
We just got real lucky.
We didn't plan that, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Look, brother Da-Neek said, as he began to describe how it came together, what he was saying there.
Hold on, we got one more phone call. Hold
on. Go ahead.
This is DJ Rockwell. You're live on the air. Who am I talking to?
Brother DJ Rockwell, this brother DJ CJ.
CJ in the building. NOI DJ stand up.
Man, let me first say, man, thank you to brother, your producer, Brother Dave, and yourself, man, for listening this awesome single, man, that just dropped. Man, I just want to chime in. I know you was talking about the perspective from DJs, man. What a clean video.
Wow.
And for those that think that the Muslims are corny, to hell with you.
Say it again.
Muslims, when they drop the truth in the way that we drop the truth, man, it's not corny.
Come on.
It is actually not even compared to any of this worldly music. So, man, like I dropped in the comments, this is an anthem of truth. And, man, like the minister said, he said, the greater the discipline, the greater the success. We are definitely successful with what we dropped, man. Big live ups to Brother Da-Neek,
yes,
Goalden
sir.
Chyld, and of course, Sister Neelam,
Come
man,
on.
and you all, and everything you all are doing to lift this album. What a beautiful demonstration.
Praise be to Allah, brother. DJ CJ in the house, representing the NOI DJs, and also our brother happens to be the voice. Can I tell him, brother CJ? Can I tell him? You're listening to Final Call Radio. In St. Louis, the temperature is 60 degrees.
Black man, we multi-talented, man. Wherever we can serve, man, that's what we serve at.
You listen to the brother. Our brother is doing a great job on Final Call Radio, brother. Keep up the great work and all that you do, black man.
Praise be to Allah. Thank you, sir.
Salam alaikum.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir. That's DJ CJ, y'all. We got so much great talent around this nation, Dave, that it shouldn't be a surprise to anybody with what we can do. When we work together, what we can pull off.
He said,
it shouldn't be a shock to anybody.
Our unity, help me say it right. When we unite, our unity is stronger than
an atomic
hydrogen
bomb.
or atomic bomb.
And so says the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So, y'all, again, nowadays we 40 minutes in. We didn't mean to be on here this long. But here is what I wanted to say. The phone number on your screen, 404-919-7399. After this is over, we want you to call in still and leave a voice message of what you thought about the new Neelam song and video. And what we're going to do, Dave, and I just thought about this, we want to make a reel, a highlight reel with all of your comments on it and run it so we can show not just Neelam, not just Da-Neek, not just Goalden Chyld, what we say. We want to make a reel of what you say that the world can hear. That this ain't just something that we're doing within the walls of the nation. This is for the world. The world saw that. And we want to make sure they continue to see and hear. Big Dave, closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. Brother Da-Neek, I was going to say, he mentioned how the pieces came together. And that made me think about how we've heard it taught about the mother plane being built. This party building this, that party building that, another party working on this and that. And at the end, when it comes together, you have this great and dreadful object that is now in existence.
That is floating 40 miles above us. Oh, man. My God.
Watch your head. Protect your necks.
we say thank you to everybody who tuned in, everybody who stopped by. And again, this is very important. The number on your screen, 404-919-7399. We want you to call it even after the show is over and leave a voicemail about what you think about the Neelam record. And we're going to put it all on one long reel and share it with the world. We want to get your feedback because, again, we can talk about this all day. It's you who make the difference. We don't need the record companies. We don't need any of them. Like my brother Apocalypse said, we got it all right here. This is DJ Rockwell. We want to thank everybody for tuning in for the first short. Well, David's almost a whole show now.
Right. I know.
It's almost a whole show now. And we also, before we go, we want to remind everybody that we'll be back this Saturday on the air with the return of the tag team trivia. Is back this Saturday, y'all. It's the married couples version of tag team trivia. And keep following my page to find out who the couples are. One of those couples have been mentioned during the course of this conversation. And I can't wait, man. We had a great time last month, and we're going to do it again this Saturday, the return of tag team trivia. This is it, y'all. Keep supporting that Neelam record. Matter of fact, don't just support the Neelam record, support, and here's how you support. All you got to do is take your finger and hit the share button. People don't understand how powerful that is. To make something viral just takes a finger. If you find an artist whose stuff you like, share it. All of the NOI hip hop artists, and they've all been mentioned, not all, but a lot of them have been tagged and shared in this video in the comments. Go back, look at who they are, and I tell you what, you won't be sorry. Oh, Dave, one last thing.
What you got?
Let's stop the beat. Coming up by the end of the summer, I didn't tell Dave this. By the end of the summer, if not sooner, you're going to get the best of NOI hip hop. Volume 5.
You know what? You know what? I feel like I should strive to get a song on that, man. I've never been featured on one of your mixtapes. You my flesh and blood brother. I'm not saying it's your fault or nothing, but
you threw me under the bus. For you who don't know, me and Dave are actually blood brothers too. People have been in the nation for years and didn't know that. So let's get off of here, man. We've been here too long. This is the Rockwell Radio Short. We'll see you back this Saturday with a live episode from Tag Team Trivia. This is DJ Rockwell. That's Big Dave C, the producer of the show, and we are out of here.
Rockwell, I'd like to know, are you really ready for some super dynamite soul?